Should you train and work out when you're sick? And how can you prevent yourself from getting sick this cold and flu season? Let's go. All right, so a lot of people ask me, yo, Big Brandon Carter, should you train if you're sick? And the answer is no, resounding no. The best thing you can do for a cold or flu is to get plenty of rest. Sleeping helps boost your immune system. Keep your ass at home. Just let your body use its energy to actually fight the bacteria or the virus that made you sick. Your body needs that energy. This is why you get so tired when you're sick, because your body's using all this energy to fight off this cold or flu that you have. And another reason why you shouldn't work out when you're sick is because, man, you're sick as hell and you got all these bacteria and stuff all over your hands. Now you're touching the weights and you're spreading the germs, man. It's rude, it's inconsiderate, it's a real dick move, so like, don't do it. Now, how do you prevent yourself from getting sick this cold and flu season? Let's talk about that. People are dying from the flu this year. In California, there's like record numbers of deaths from the flu. It's intense. It's not something you should take lightly. So how do you prevent it? Well, first of all, I want to get one thing out the way. Being cold will not necessarily make you sick. Some studies show that your immune system may take a dip, but other studies disagree with that, so you can find studies on both sides of that. But even if that is true, you don't get sick from the cold. You get sick from viruses or bacteria entering your body. And the reason more of us get sick in the wintertime is because we're indoors. We're spreading these germs all around. And because of the humidity. When the air is dry, your mucous membranes dry up. Normally, those mucous membranes will prevent the viruses and bacteria from entering your system through your nose. But in the wintertime, you know, when they dry up, you're more susceptible to the viruses and bacteria. So what you can do is, one, get a humidifier. We have some in our office. I keep them at home. This will keep your mucous membranes more moisturized, and it will act as a defense to the viruses and the bacteria. Number two, you want to wash your hands frequently, man. We're spreading germs, we're indoors more, and especially I live in New York, it's fucking gross here, man. It's like every time I wash my hands, it's like mud dripping off my hands. It's crazy. So make sure you wash your hands as often as possible. But another side effect of the cold weather is that, you know, we're bundled up, we're covering our bodies with all these clothes, and we're staying indoors, so we're not getting as much what? Vitamin D, especially if you're ethnic, because the pigment in our skin actually blocks the vitamin D from coming in, because our skin was made to be outside all day by the equator. We actually absorb less vitamin D than our white counterparts. Studies show that taking 200 IUs of vitamin D per day is just as effective as getting a flu shot. I'm not saying you'll be invincible when you do this, but the likelihood of you catching the cold or flu will dramatically decrease. And you also want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Sleep is just good for testosterone production, for building muscle, for burning fat. The more sleep you get, the more gains you'll make. And if you're dieting, the more sleep you get, the more muscle you'll retain when you're cutting, and you'll burn more fat because your testosterone levels go up and your cortisol levels go down. But sleep is also important for actually strengthening your immune system. If you are sleep deprived, you will be a lot more likely to catch the cold, and you'll have a lot more stress, cortisol, and the cortisol hormone will actually lower your immune system as well. So let's do a quick review. If you're sick, don't work out. Cut it out, man. Take it easy, all right? Your body needs rest, okay? And you don't want to be getting other people sick in the gym. Stay your ass home and get some rest, get healthy, and then get after it. Wash your hands frequently to get rid of viruses and bacteria. Get a humidifier. You might even want to use the saline solution in your nose to moisturize it, maybe, but at least get a humidifier at your office and at your home. Take at least 2,000 IUs of vitamin D every day. Get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, man, keep the cortisol low. You see somebody stressed out, somebody trying to stress you out, be like, nah, man, I'm trying to keep the cortisol low. Matter of fact, I want you guys to start saying that, man. When you see somebody spazzing out, be like, hey, bro, keep the cortisol low. Say that instead of chill. Listen, you still might get sick, right? This is not gonna make you a superhuman or X-Men, but you might find it helpful, and it will definitely decrease the likelihood of you getting sick this cold or flu season. Hey, if you like this video and you want more like them, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, hit the notifications so it comes up, and follow me on the gram, King Keto. All right, love y'all. Peace.